You can see here, the buttermilk is just, you get butter, you get milk, you put them both just in like that. So you go, you mix it up, see? You want to get a good mix. Oh, almost forgot about the eggs. So you need one egg. So you put the egg in there. So you mix it. Then you get it. See when you whip it and you get the mountains. You want the mountains. Once you get the mountains, you can add a special ingredient. Special ingredient. It's treacle, right? It's like real good. You can't even fucking say it. So treacle, just a little dab of that, and you hear the pop. That's how you can tell it's good. Put a drop in there, just like that. Yeah. This one.
Your treacle looks suspiciously like maple syrup.
Maple what? Never heard of it. Anyway, so you mix that around, and then you can smell it. But the best way to do it is just take a bit and you give it a little taste. Make sure you have everything you need. So you just get it. So just like that, you take a bit of a bite, and I can tell that this is good because the consistency is and you just that's banging. So once you got that, you put it on your pan or whatever, and then you put that in the stove, and you cook that up for 400 degrees. So we actually had some before, and it's actually just I heard the oven go off, so I'll go get some, and we can have that with the tea.
Yes, it's quite interesting the way he's making that. I've never seen them made fresh.
It's not the way I've seen them made before.
It's not the way I've seen them made before.
I've also never quite been far enough.
Here we go. This is good. Yeah, piping hot. We got the scones here. So you see, you got the nice gold. The scones in it. The treacle. So there we go. You dip that in the tea, and so go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a bite of mine.
Yeah, I'll take a bite as well. Try go for the scones.
I don't know if it's just me.
You take a bite and treacle. So quite good. I'll have if you go with this card, I'll have the recipe in there, my mum's recipe.
Killer, I'm not sure if anyone's told you this. I might maybe it's rude of me to point this out. I believe what you have in your hand is a bagel.
A what?
A bagel.
No, the sconce is in it.
It suspiciously doesn't look like.
Look at that side it's important thing. Always scounces. So you got it, and that's it. That's it, isn't it? You got it in your belly, and you got say only one, and always, always.
Just could you at what point do you put your clotted cream and jam on your?
Oh, the cotton cream, the jam. You put in the flour. It's in my tea, isn't it? I put it in my tea. Let me go. I got the tea. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
I'm very fascinated by what they call scones in northeast West Shepherdshire.
Yeah, they've definitely done a number on that one, haven't they?
They seem to have been infiltrated by the colony known as Canada.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot of similarities between Northeast West Shepherdshire.
Shepherdshire, yeah. So we're gonna make tea, Shepherdshire style.
Oh,
So,
Shepherdshire style
tea
tea.
bag.
Oh, I'm intrigued by this.
Kettle in it. Put the water in there. You get water's in there. It's hot water. You get your like this and just smush it there. It's not we're a casual setting, innit? You don't got to be too fancy. So you smush it around.
Killer, are you putting your hand into boiling hot water?
Yeah, it's a bit hot, isn't it? For a lot of, well, down in Shepherdshire, we tell you we got it ain't hot. So then you take and oh, that's good, isn't it? Oh, God.
I think he's got those asbestos fingers I've heard the commoners get.
It's got an ashy.
Yes, the asbestos
ashy
fingers.
taste.
Oh, Killer, sorry. Did you say that your family are coal miners by any chance?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, of course.
Ah, it all makes sense.
For Shepherdshire, that's good, isn't it? And that's actually from. If you take a look at, see right there on England, right there at the bottom. I don't know if you saw it, but at the bottom it says Bone, China, England. So it's all over my dick. So that's tea time.
I mean, that does explain your height, being bred for the mines.
Of course.
Yes. And also your very very mixed common accent. You see, it's very
well, it's also I'm used to doing the Canadian accent right here. I've been doing it for a while, so it kind of. But I go right back into it, innit? So once I got talking tea time, and I get into sconces, I'm right back home, and my mum's like, you've pissed all over the seat in the wall closet. And yeah, Mum, I'm working on the aim, so.
I just think it's interesting how easily you slip back into the Canadian accent. It must have been very hard to disguise yourself in this way for so long.
Yeah.
Well, what made you decide to confess today?
Well, I just felt like I looked in the mirror and I said, hey, listen, chap, yeah, so listen. And then I looked and I said, you've changed, haven't you? And you haven't changed for the good right reasons. And
you truly forgot your roots, it sounds like.
Yeah, my roots, yep, I dyed them, changed my hair, matching with the Canadians, I chopped some wood, I wore a fucking plaid shirt, I just didn't recognize who I was. And it turned out, who was looking back at me in the mirror? It wasn't a mirror at all. It was a landscape. So that's why I didn't recognize them. But then I thought maybe we go back to the basics, Britain. So.
Yes, it's a shame you had to go and chop wood. Those colonies are so rough, aren't they?
Oh, it's
making
awful.
you do such horrible work. But mind you come from a coal miner family. You're used to working as a peasant.
What? What did you just call me? Excuse me.
You can breathe over in the colonies.
Did you call me a peasant?
Well, I don't think you should be embarrassed by your heritage.
Well,
I think it's fine.
Here's the thing. I think she just fucking gave it away, didn't she? Because if you're gonna look at me and say, "Oh, you said I was British, so look at me, I'm 3'2", when really, I'm now British. So I think we can tell right there. Why don't we? Here's what we can do. We can, you and me and the other guy as well. We all three of us. We can do a spot of trivia. So. Go. You can even ask the questions. I don't give.
Final showdown.
I mean, put water everywhere. Tea, isn't it?
Our final showdown of who's truly British. we're basing this off of pop culture, I suppose. I think that's the most appropriate. Of pop culture
shop,
all
more
around.
like shop. More like shop culture, because you both bought your British from a shop. No, I can see those are just costumes, innit?
Costumes. I'll
These
have
are
you
regular.
know this scarf is Cartier.
This is what I wear all the time. Every time you check any VOD, any stream. Well, I was Canadian on those, so don't check those. But if you come to my house, you put my address in Shepherdshire in the Discord. You come by. We have a spot of tea, and yeah, in it.
Was it north, west, east, or south?
Northwest Shepherdshire. So you know Shepherdshire. So go past. Stop at Shepherdshire because that's where I'm from. But if you come from the north, then you want to go south down because that's where it is, isn't it? But if you're starting in the south, then go north and then west Shepherdshire.
It's the Midlands. Oh, I see.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, it's in the Midlands.
Yeah.
I've never been that far north. It gets
of course, now it's very.
Yes, it gets quite
posh.
Rough that far up.
Posh. I think you meant posh. See, they can't even keep the words straight here. They mean posh because it's super fancy. I'm the only one with pipe, isn't it? So you got some sort of.
The further north I go, the more I breathe in coal miner ash. It just reminds me that we should have closed more of them. You know? I don't know why this.
Look at her over here. I'm wearing a nice British bowler's cap, and she's wearing an Aztec headdress from the Mayans, probably. I would imagine.
It's called. The thing is, it's funny you say that. It shows that you're not truly British, because if you were British, you would know this is a fascinator. Thank you.
The only thing that's fascinating is how you expect people to think you're British. So that's fascinating me. Ain't no one believing that.
Yeah. Are you trying to say that you don't think this hat is fascinating? This is the most fascinating hat in British culture. It's better than this peasant hat that you have on.
That's a snapback, isn't it? That's a Chicago Bulls hat. I can see in the back. I can see the reflection. That's fucking Air Jordan. You're a fraud. Let's take this down to the trivia.
Right, the trivia. So, what I have here are a series of questions that relate to British pop culture.
That's the best way to trivia questions, isn't it?
They are related to music, history, and television.
Why is my chair all wet? Okay.
Your chair's wet.
No. Of course
it must be the rain, because you're obviously.
Well, yeah, because British is always raining, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Can't make any plans, so.
Yes.
Must have a leaky roof.
Right.
Peasants get that.
Now, my roof is copper or brass. You guys got a tin roof, innit? I got copper. Gold. Do they do gold? I don't know. What's the fanciest roof in Britain? That's what I got. Nah.
Well, actually, my roof is hand painted. You see. I wish I could angle the camera up to show you, but alas, it's not possible.
I believe it. Believe it, you're a fraud. All right. So first question. Why don't you ask yourself a question? And then we'll go around. Even though you got the answers in front of you, I reckon I still win.
No. I actually don't have the answers in front of me. They're at the end.
Well, I got the answers in front of me eyes, because all I see is Britain. Everything.
I have them printed in my head. For I'm the most British here.
Yes.
Okay, first question.
Yes.
Oh, my fascinators. Okay. Which British band famously released the album Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club in 1967?
I'll take this one.
Would you like the options, or would you like to just guess?
Yeah, I'll just guess.
Go for it. I believe that you know enough.
You know, for chat, so they're gonna have a bit of fun. Why don't you give the options?
So chat, the options are A, the Rolling Stones, B, the Beatles. Not that we know of them. They're super underrated. I can't imagine many.
I believe he said famous band, not indie. I think I've just heard Nick speak of them once.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Yeah, nonsense. C, The Who, or D, Pink Floyd?
Yeah, trick question, isn't it? I know the answer, but we said Minnie first, so go ahead.
Oh, I think I'm going to guess the Beatles. I have a feeling it's genuinely that.
Not a chance. Not a chance. Yeah.
Not a chance.
Gosh.
Toom, what would you like to vote?
Can you say the name of the album again?
It's Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club.
Well, it sounds too sophisticated to be this Beatles indie band.
Yes.
Pink Floyd sounds like some weird act you'd see down the pubs that you don't want to be going into.
Oh God, no! I've been into one of them accidentally before. It's truly terrifying.
The Who, well, who are they?
Exactly.
Such a confusing.
Who gives a shit, innit?
Why would you do that? So I guess that leaves the Rolling Stones.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to say for both of you, oh no, because you've gotten the wrong answer, and it's oh no, the Yoko variety. It's Yoko Ono of Jet. Australian band Jet with Yoko Ono.
I didn't think it would be Yoko Ono. Suddenly, I'm gobsmacked by the genius that you've spouted.
Thank you.
Okay, shall we reveal the answer?
Yeah, I have, but go ahead.
So, funnily enough, the answer is in fact the super underrated band, the Beatles.
Have you seen my glasses?
No, you don't. You have glasses? You don't. No. What? Who was it?
It was the Beatles. The highly underrated band.
You meant. Oh, okay. You said Sgt. Pepper and the Heart. Oh, okay. Yeah, of course the Beatles. You read it. I couldn't hear.
I mean, I wouldn't blame you. They're so underrated.
Your peasant accent. I couldn't hear you said Beatles. I thought you said something other than that. So.
No, you see, I think
we'll call it that. What
peasants in the Midlands don't have sophisticated music taste, such as us in London.
Well, there's always a warm up in it, so that's stretching. I was taking chat, and I haven't seen your glasses, Lo. What?
Your monocle looks suspiciously like
shut up. She's not listening, but she might hear it. So quiet.
Right.
Next question.
Okay. The next question is, what year did Adele release her breakthrough album 21? Was it A, 2009, B, 2011, C, 2013, or D, 2015?
I got it. It's actually in 2021.
Right.
It's 20, well, she was 21 when she released it because it was after her age, and now she's also still 21, so it's just released, isn't it?
Ah, yes. Toom, would you like to take a guess?
It can't have been 2009 because that's when all that emo, weird, screamy music was happening.
Oh yes, god awful stuff.
Must be 2011.
Yes, I think it was also 2011. That sounds reasonable, and I think only one of them.
Throwing it away, isn't it? Go ahead. You wanted to give it to me. Everybody already knows I'm the most British, so I guess that works.
Well, I just think that someone who's truly British would know exactly what year.
Yeah.
Adele released her breakthrough album.
This is the year.
And it was in fact 2011.
Yeah, and what year is it? 2011 probably, isn't it? Yeah.
It was 2011.
So I said this year, didn't I? So,
no, this is 2024.
What?
20.
No, the year. The year. It's 2011, isn't it? So,
Yeah, it was 2011.
I think we should just move on to the next question. I think.
Yes,
Okay.
let's move on to the next one.
So that's 2 for me. You guys are 0. So go ahead.
Okay, the iconic 1985 Live Aid concert was held in which 2 cities? Was it A, London and Paris, B, London and Philadelphia, C, Liverpool and New York, or D, Manchester and Los Angeles?
I don't understand what the question is here. There's not even a single British city in there. Paris, London, Liverpool. What the fuck? Come on. Let's get a real question. Skip it.
All
skip
right,
it.
you'll skip it. Let's go to a real question. An incredible question that only true Brits will know the answer to.
Figgy pudding.
Which
Figgy pudding. Lock it in. Lock it in. Figgy pudding in it.
which British rock band is known for hits like Wonderwall and Don't Look Back in Anger?
Oh fuck.
Is it A, Blur, B, The Verve, C, Oasis, and D, Radiohead? Which one is it? Toon, would you like to take a guess?
The only one of those I've heard of is Oasis. And I believe one of my friends was saying is one of the best things they've heard come from the working class. So I think I'm gonna have to go with that one.
Yes, sometimes the working class do produce gems. Most of the time, the only thing they're good for is producing coal. But yes, I suppose every now and then they can make a hit song.
The only Oasis around here is Britain. So salute.
Sorry.
Britain, the Queen, the King, whatever. Yeah, both. Le deux, 2 of them. So I also say whatever you said. I agree on that one. You guys, even a broken clock is right twice a day, right? So you guys,
yes,
you got one. You got one. That's.
But I thought you wanted to lock in figgy pudding.
Yeah, that's what I said. Figgy pudding. You didn't. So Oasis is after they won the record deal. So figgy pudding. When the beginning,
when they used to be known as figgy pudding.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's quite some deep cut Oasis
I
lore.
know. I know Lyle Gallagher. So we're good friends. We grew up.
Yeah.
He's South Sheffield as well. So,
Lyle
that's who I played footy with, and my mother was like, "Don't play with Lyle."
Oh, now I see that. I see what you're getting, because the other gentleman's Noel, isn't it? So that's where the figgy pudding comes in.
Of course. Say
it all comes full circle.
Finally getting that.
It's interesting though that you said they're from Sheffield. I could have sworn they were from Manchester.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry.
Manchester.
Shepherdshire, Manchester.
Yeah, Manchester City. Manchestershire City.
Ah, of course.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It all makes sense.
Yeah. So, next.
Actually, FP raises a great question. Are there no women there?
They're
There's
in the next town over.
Well, we only need one woman. She's enough for everyone can get her eye. I won't tell you her name, but we only have the one woman there. She's the one woman for me. And I won't say any more. A gentleman never tells when he's with Minnie's mum.
And I really hope the gentleman never tells us and he never speaks
Yes,
again.
of course not. Scrub it. It's good, isn't it?
Okay, next, a great question. Which all-girl British pop group released the hit Wannabe in 1996? Is it A, Atomic Kitten?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sugar Babes? C, Girls Aloud? Or D, the Spice Girls?
I would say probably the... Oh, it's not my turn, so go ahead. You can go first. I'll decide.
I think.
Are you sure there's no Powerpuff Girls there on maybe E? You said them all? That's all the options?
Yeah, no, I've said them all. That was all the options.
Yeah. Oh well, I know. So go.
I think it might be the Spice Girls. Tim, what's your input here?
Well, girls allowed can't be because there's no girls allowed.
Not in Cheshire, just the one. Just the one.
Yeah.
Hello, Nat.
What year did you say it was? It can't be Atomic Kitten because the Cold War was over by then.
It's 2011, isn't it? It's 2011. We went over this.
Actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Nat's here. Hello, Treacle. As the ruffians say up in northwest Staffordshire.
Very cool.
It must be the Spice Girls.
Can't even see it, can you? No.
They can't be a British band though if they calling
have
themselves
spices.
Spice.
Yes.
But there we go. That's where we've ended up.
It's ironic, isn't it? Yeah. And yeah, I've already answered, so why don't you say what the answer is and I'll tell you if that's what I said.
I could have sworn you didn't answer.
It's dragging a bit, so why don't you just get the answer? I got it. Probably. Check the clip. Don't clip it though. Go ahead.
Oh, right, okay. Well,
and
the
that's the one. Go ahead.
Spice Girls.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Spice Girls. I stepped
you did get it right. Yes.
I stepped in the tea room before. My socks all wet now.
I'm surprised.
Your socks wet? Did you say?
But,
yes. You can buy socks up in northwest Staffordshire.
Yeah. Number one. Well, when we're mining, what we're mining, socks in it. So.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Get finest around. We use the socks once and we throw them out. Oot.
Because
That's not even how we say it. It's just some of the lads at work, they like to say oot in the boot. So
when you're about work.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah. Exactly. Wrong. Crack on.
Okay. Next question. What is the name of the fictional wizarding school attended by Harry Potter? Is it A, Durmstrang Institute, B, Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, C, Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, or D, Beauxbaton's Academy of Magic? A classic, obviously, which we all know, Harry Potter.
British are known for the subtlety, so I would say it's got to be the first one, because the others just say, oh, magic school. It's magic for schools. The first one, I can't remember if it said it, but I don't think it did. So
no, it didn't.
Yeah, exactly. Number one, the one you said first.
Right. Atum, your vote?
I have to land on the Magic Academy one, the option D, because only commoners that attend academies would be believing in magic and
of course
pulled into attending that kind of institute, so it must be
of
that
course one. Yes, only commoners would be attending academies. We don't attend academies here. I've never even seen an academy in my life. I can't imagine the sight of it.
You don't know, because you don't need an academy. You just, your mummy, your daddy, they say, you don't need it. No, so crack on. And so, yeah.
Well, it turns out that the answer is actually C, Hogwarts.
Hogwarts, exactly.
And wizardry.
Magic.
Is that what you said?
It says right in there. It says Magic Academy, so you know.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So
that's the same one as David Blaine, I suppose.
Ah, right, of course.
Chris Angel.
Okay.
Do people still do magic? Is there a new magician out there? I don't know.
I don't know when the last one was. I thought it was. That's what I remember is like David Blaine.
Yeah, exactly. And he went there. Headmaster, huh?
So, moving on, I think the most important part is the history, because I think us educated folk will know our history, but maybe someone who might not be British here, I doubt will know the history very well.
Way to call yourself out.
I think
Go
I
ahead.
might not be calling me out. So
Jamestown, I'm
question. As you know, our pride and joy was defeating the Germans in World War II. So tell me, who was our prime minister during the Second World War? Was it A. Winston Churchill, B. Neville Chamberlain, C. Clement Attlee, or D. Harold Wilson?
Well, my pop is named Winston, and of course I named it after Winston Churchill, the keeper.
Of course.
The
Robbie Williams.
The keeper. Yeah.
Right. Right. So of course. 2.
I hate to agree with our North Shepherdshire friend here, but I'm going to have to go with A as well.
I too will have to go with A, and I can now reveal the answer is in fact A. Winston Churchill.
I got one, and the others as well. Not just this one.
No, you've got all of them.
Yeah, all this one as well. I mean, this is I got it. So.
Yes, of course. Okay. Next question. Our great queen, as we all know, recently perished. It was a very tragic day for all of us here in Britain. I shed many tears myself too. I'm sure you shed many tears.